I recognize the gentleman from California, Mr. Garamendi.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you for your opening remarks, as well as Ranking Member Smith, about this set of issues. I'm going to very quickly, Mr. Knoll, your response to my colleague, Courtney, was totally inadequate. It was wrong. You've got to send back to the Secretary that the trade war significantly diminishes our power throughout the world. To do anything other than to send that message back is simply a dereliction of your duties as an acting Assistant Secretary. So be aware. Last night, it appears as though Trump's tariff war seems to be, at least in part, a gambit to open negotiations with individual countries. His message last night to the Republican conference was to open those negotiations with this message: kiss my ass. You might ask the Secretary, just how well will that work in maintaining good relationships that are absolutely essential in the Pacific? Don't expect a response, but I expect you to do your job. Send the message back that these negotiations, this trade war, is a very serious challenge toward the Indo-Pacific region and other parts of the world. Now, from my perspective, this administration's approach to addressing China is reckless and misusing our national instruments of power. So, Admiral Parpero, let's talk about the Pacific Islands. Are they important in your strategies in the Pacific?
Congressman, just as in the Second World War, the Pacific Island countries, Guadalcanal, throughout the Indo-Pacific to Bora Bora are important as well. And that's why the People's Republic of China has efforts of elite capture, of the attempted partnership with their security apparatuses. And so on history, on geography, and on interests, they're quite important.
Good. Are we missing the opportunities with the trashing of USAID and also not using the Coast Guard to full effect in the Pacific Islands?
The USAID aid is under review, and I'll be advocating most strongly for that aid for all of the countries. And the Coast Guard provides a critical role in the South Pacific, and that is counter lawfare, counter illicit trafficking, counter illegal, illicit and unregulated fishing, and those are key advantages. The Coast Guard is uniquely capable of doing that, and they've done a wonderful job for us.
Are they available 365, 24/7?
Presently, they're on another task, and we're compensating for that with appropriate naval capabilities and air capabilities. But they are quite critical to that mission.
I'm told it costs about $140 million to have a Coast Guard cutter available, operating in the Pacific Islands. Is that an investment that you're willing to make from the Pacific Defense Initiative?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I appreciate the direct response. $140 million. There's also issues of basing relationships with various ports in the Pacific. Will you be using the Defense Initiative to enhance those facilities that are necessary for the Navy as well as for the Coast Guard?
Yes, sir. Those bases, places, the airfields, the ports, the piers are absolutely critical. They're key to our principles of expanded maneuver that enables us to put geography to work, to deter, and if necessary, to win.
Good. I don't think I'll go back to the fact that we are imposing tariffs on islands that do not have any exports to the United States, but that's another silly, sloppy piece of work that the administration is doing with regard to the tariff issue. I want to spend a few moments on logistics. The support of the Navy, some of this came up with the military ships, the amphibs. Could you talk to us about the necessity of TRANSCOM and non-kinetic ships providing support in the Pacific?
The combat logistics.
I think we're going to take that in writing. My time has expired.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.